our workshop, our theater workshop, and we'll have 25 children. Some of you have programs, and we did run out of the programs. I'm sorry, some of you didn't get them. And we've only had once a week to practice, and I think they've done such a cute job. We really wanted to offer it to the community, as many people as could come and see them and give them the opportunity to perform for a good audience. And this is our third time we've gotten together for the show, and this is our third full house, so we're really pleased that you could come. There are some in the audience who have read the story, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. We have had to make a few changes here and there because we had more girls than boys and things like this, so you may notice different, we changed Bob to Bobby or something like this, to the girls, and to be a girl. So you will notice a few changes to accommodate the people that we have to work with. And I also want to tell you, please, if the boys and girls would try to remain very quiet, because we are videoing the show today, and if there's a lot of noise in the audience, then it picks it up on the video. So we hope you'll just be really, really quiet, and if there are any babies, we would appreciate if the mother could carry them out if they do get fussy. Thank you very much, and welcome.
The Herdmans were the worst kids in the whole entire history of the world. They lied, they stole, they smoked cigars, even the girls. And they talked dirty talk, and they cussed their teachers. And they took the name of the Lord in vain. And they set fire to Fred Shoemaker's old broken down tool house. And that's not all. Somebody set 5 dozen donuts for the firemen, and the Herdmans ate them all. And what they couldn't eat, they stuffed in their pockets and down the front of their shirts. And that's not all. They wrote this really, really dirty word on the back of Naomi Waddell's favorite turtle. And now she can't take it to the YMCA pet shop. Her mother will let her. What was the word? Oh my goodness. And they put a whole bunch of tentacles in the school drinking fountain. And Miss Barnes swallowed 2 or 3 by mistake. Somebody yelled, "Mildred, stop! You're drinking tadpoles!" But it was too late. Did you get sick? And that's not all. Now I'm going to tell you about the Christmas pageant and what they did to them. There were 6 of them. Ralph, Imogene, Leroy, Claude, Ollie, and Gladys. And they went around the Woodrow School like those South American fish that strip your bones clean. And they went around town the same way, stealing things and whamming little kids around. So it was hard to get away from them. There was only one safe place. We are oppressed, because there are no Herdmans there. Jesus loves us as they say, because he keeps them miles away. That's my little brother Charlie. That's what he said when the Sunday school teacher asked him what his favorite thing about church was. He said, "No Herdmans." That made the teacher mad because all the other kids said nice things about God and Jesus and good feelings. But old Charlie told the real truth. No Herdmans. I don't care what everybody else says. That's what they really thought. And all that other stuff is okay. But the main good thing about church is that the Herdmans aren't there. Ever.
Well, that's not a very Christian sentiment, it seems to me.
It's a very practical sentiment. Charlie was black and blue all last year because he had to sit next to Leroy Herdman in school.
Is he the worst one, Leroy?
They're all the worst. Ralph's the biggest, so if Ralph gets you this, that doesn't make any difference. Gladys isn't big, but she's fast, and she's mean, and she bites.
I'm sorry I asked. Just stay away from all of them.
That's what I said. Stay away from them. Go to church. I'm glad to hear you feel that way. Why? No arguments this year about the Christmas pageant. I don't want to be a shepherd again. Tell Mrs. Armstrong you'd rather be a wise man. I don't want to be in it. Everybody's in it. Think how I'd feel sitting there on Christmas Eve with my own 2 children in the pageant. Think how your father would feel. You would feel terrible, wouldn't you, Bob?
Well, actually, I didn't plan to go. You know how crowded it always is. They can use my seat. I'll just stay home, put on my bathrobe, relax. There's never anything different about the Christmas pageant.
Well, there's going to be something different this year.
What?
Charlie's going to wear your bathrobe.
You just thought that up, Grace.
Why don't you be Joseph? Elmer Hopkins will pay you $1 to be Joseph. He's sick of being Joseph all the time, just because his father's the minister. Nobody wants to be Joseph.
Nobody wants to be in it.
What are you going to be this year?
I'm always in the angel choir.
Well, why can't Charlie be in the angel choir?
Because I can't sing.
From what I've heard in the past, that's not a serious drawback. Away in the manger to me always sounds like a closet full of mice.
What do you wear in the angel choir?
Bed sheet.
Oh, boy, son tries to bathrobe for a bed. Come on, let's go watch. You know, Mrs. Armstrong works very hard to give everyone a lovely experience.
Oh, Mom, Mrs. Armstrong just likes to run things.
The right, of course. She directs the pageant. She's in charge of the bazaar. She's chairman of the potluck supper. I think Helen Armstrong would preach the sermon if anyone would let her.
Is that George Armstrong's wife?
Yes.
Well, maybe she'll try to manage the hospital, because that's where she is. I saw George at the drugstore, and he told me his wife broke her leg this morning. She'll be in the hospital for 2 weeks and laid up till the first of the year.
The first of the year? Why, they'll have to cancel Christmas.
She's in charge of Christmas?
Well, she's in charge of the pageant, and she's in charge of the bazaar. I feel sorry for Helen, but who's going to do all those things?
Yes, I'll take over the bazaar, and if you'll take over the potluck supper. I don't know what we'll do about the pageant unless, how about Grace?
I just can't, Edna. I've got company all Christmas week. How about Grace?
How about Grace? Hello? Grace? Bob?
What?
I have to direct the Christmas pageant.
Does that mean I have to go?
Our Christmas pageant isn't what you call 4-star entertainment. Mrs. Armstrong breaking her leg was the only unexpected thing that happened to her. It was always the same old story, the same old carols, the same old Mary and Joseph, and that's what my mother was stuck with. That and Mrs. Armstrong.
Tell you again, Grace, how important it is to give everyone a chance. Here's what I do. I always start with Mary, and I tell them we must choose our Mary carefully, because Mary was the mother of Jesus.
I know that, Helen.
Yes, and then I tell them about Joseph, that he was God's choice to be Jesus' father. That's how I explain that. Frankly, I don't even spend much time on Joseph, because it's always Elmer Hopkins, and he knows all about Mary and Joseph.
I thought Mrs. Armstrong was attraction. How could you talk on the phone if she's attraction?
What do you think traction is?
What when I put you to sleep?
No such luck. Beth, we need some salt and pepper and napkins.
But I do explain about the wise men and the shepherds and how important they are. And I tell them there are no small parts, only small actors. Remind the angels choir not to scare the audience. And don't let them wear earrings or things like that. And don't let them wear clanky shoes or high heels. I just hope you don't have too many baby angels, Grace, because they'll be your biggest problem.
Well, it's about time for supper.
I'm hungry. There, I heard Mr. Luncheon.
How come you let him do that to you day after day?
How can I stop him? Where's the chicken?
Grace, where's the chicken?
It's still in the oven.
Okay, you'll have to get someone to push the baby angels on. Otherwise, they'll get in each other's way and bend their wings. Bob could do that, and he could keep an eye out on the shepherds, too. Oh, another thing about the angels choir. Don't let them wear lipstick. They think just because it's a play.
Helen, there's someone at my door.
They can wear lipstick, and it looks terrible. And Grace, don't just get any baby angel for Jesus. Get a quiet one. Better yet, get two if you can. Then if one turns out to be fussy, you can always switch them.
Someone is at my door, Helen. I'll talk to you later. Yes, I'm coming.
Lady, can you give me some supper? I haven't had a square meal in over 3 days.
Well, for heaven's sake, it's you.
I was very lonely at the table.
Well, I suppose Helen feels lonely at the hospital.
Not as long as the phones are working.
I bet she told you about no small parts, only small actors.
Yeah, and getting someone to shove the baby angels on it. And make the shepherd shut up.
Yes, she suggested your father.
Does that mean I have to go?
My mother didn't pay much attention to Mrs. Armstrong. She said she was stuck in the hospital with nothing to do but think of problems. We weren't going to have him. Of course, my mother wasn't counting on the Herdman. That was Charlie's fault.
Hey, Leroy, you give me back my lunch. Sure, she is here. Hey, you stole my dessert again. How do you know? 'Cause it isn't here. What was it? 2 Twinkies. That's right, that's what it was. Hey, Leroy, you think it's so great to steal my dessert every day. You know what? I don't care if you steal my dessert. I'll even give you my dessert. We get all the dessert we want in Sunday school. Oh, yeah? What kind of dessert? All kinds. Chocolate cake, candy bars, cookies, Twinkies. We get all the refreshments all the time, and all we want. You're a liar. And Twinkies, cupcakes. Who gives it to you? The minister. Why? Is he crazy? No, I think he's rich. Sunday school.
That was the wrong thing to tell the Herdman. Sure enough, next Sunday, there were the Herdmans in Sunday school.
What's a pageant? It's a play. Like on TV, what's it about? It's about Jesus. Everything here is. And it's about Mary. Mostly it's about Mary. Who's Mary? I am. Well, probably I am. I know the part. Now. Come on, Dad. Charlie. You and Alice sit down. Now this won't take very long if you all settle down. Today we're going to decide who will be the main roles in our Christmas pageant. But of course, everyone will have an important part. You know what Mrs. Armstrong always tells you? There are no small parts, only small actors. Isn't that what Mrs. Armstrong always says?
That's what she always says, but she never says what it means.
Well, don't you know what it means? I know what it means. It means that the short kids have to be in the front row of the angel choir, or nobody else can see them. Well, not exactly. It means even the smallest baby angel is just as important as Mary. I don't think anyone is as important as Mary.
Well, naturally, Alice, that's what you think. I think Jesus is more important.
Everybody's important. Mary, Jesus, and the short kids. Now, is everybody here? Shirley, will you step outside and see if anyone else is coming? You little children will be our baby angels to remind your mothers that you'll need bed sheets. And the people in the angel choir will need bed sheets too. And if any of you have any old bathrobes at home, what's the problem? Oh, well, let's make room here for the Herdman. What happened to Shirley?
I think she went home. I think she got sick.
Did she say she was sick?
She just left. All I did was just say, "Hi, Shirley," and she just left.
Well, someone please tell Shirley about the next 4 rehearsals. The next 4 Wednesdays after school. Plan to be here for everyone. Shirley got sick. Shirley, are you all right? Now, I want you to think about Mary. We all know what type of person Mary was. She was kind and gentle and quiet, and the girl who plays Mary should try to be that type of girl. Do we have any volunteers for that part? Do you have a question, Imogene?
No, I want to be Mary. Ralph, over there, he wants to be Joseph.
Yeah, right. Oh. Well, why don't we get a lot of volunteers and decide who'll fit the part better? Ralph Herman for Joseph. Who else would like to try out for that part? Elmer.
No.
Well, just raise your hand. Any volunteers? Very well. Ralph Herman will be our Joseph.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, Imogene has volunteered to be Mary. Who else wants to try out? Lynn? Lori? Alice, didn't you want to volunteer?
No, I don't want to. I'll be Mary. Shut up, Gladys. I'm already Mary. You be a wise man.
Well, wise men are usually boys. But since we have few boys, we'll have to use girls for wise man and shepherd.
I'll be a wise man. Me too. I want to be a wise man. I want to be a wise man too. What's a wise man anyway? Just raise your hand. What's right to be? Some angel. I'll be that. What is it? Oh my goodness.
Well, it's the angel of the Lord who visits the shepherds and tells them that Jesus is born. There, we do have some volunteers after all. Yes, Doris, would you like to volunteer?
No, I just want to stay. I can't be a shepherd. We're going to Philadelphia.
Well, why didn't you say so before?
I just remember. My mother doesn't want me to be a shepherd.
Why not?
I don't know. She just said don't be a shepherd. I'm not going to be a shepherd.
Oh, yes, you are. What's the matter with all of you?
I don't want to be a shepherd. Gladys Herdman hits too hard.
Well, Gladys isn't going to hit anybody. The angel of the Lord just visits the shepherds and tells them Jesus is born.
And hits them.
Elmer, that is ridiculous. I don't want to hear another word about it. No shepherds may quit or get sick. Now that's all for today. Boys and girls, you may go. But I expect to see everyone here Wednesday right after school. Ellen, why in the world didn't you raise your hand?
I don't know.
You don't know? Alice, I expected you to.
Mrs. Bradley! Dad, Claire, listen to me!
To volunteer. Didn't you want to be Mary?
Mrs. Bradley! Oh, come on, Alice. I don't know. I don't want to be Mary.
I didn't dare raise my hand. Imogene would have killed me.
She said, I'm going to be Mary in this Christmas pageant. And if you open your mouth or raise your hand, you'll wish you didn't.
And I said, I'm always Mary in the Christmas pageant. And she said,
Go ahead then. And next spring when the Pussy Willows come out, I'll stick a Pussy Willow so far down your ear that nobody can reach it. And it'll sprout there and grow and grow. And you'll spend the rest of your life with a Pussy Willow bush growing out of your ear. You know she wouldn't do that.
she would too. The Hermans will do anything. You just watch. They'll ruin this whole Christmas pageant. And it's all your mother's fault. Jane, Anna McCarthy, did you hear about the... Well, it must be Grace's fault somehow. How else would the six of them end up in the Christmas pageant when they ought to be in jail?
Vera, Irma Slocum. I just heard that Imogene Herdman made it as Mary in the Christmas pageant. And is that a fact? All six of them? Vera, I live next door to that outfit and I'd rather live next to a zoo. Has Grace gone crazy? Where did they come from? Who let them in? Imogene Herdman? What kind of a child is that to be Mary, the mother of Jesus? Where was Reverend Hawkins? I'd like to know. He was what? Visiting shut-ins? Well, I'm a shut-in, and he wasn't visiting me.
I said, why didn't you let them hand out programs at the door? But Grace says we never have programs at the pageant. But I said, better nail down the church and lock up the silver service and hide the collection plates before they clean them out.
What was the matter with Grace? Couldn't she have sent them away? Tell them to go home? Oh, if I'd been up and around, this never would have happened.
If I'd been up and around, this never would have happened. Well, let me tell you.
Don't tell me. I'm on your side. The car's over there.
Helen Armstrong's not the only woman alive who can run a Christmas pageant. I made up my mind to do the best I could under the circumstances. But now I'm going to make this the best Christmas pageant we have ever had. And I'm going to do it with the Herdmans. After all, they raised their hands when nobody else did, and I don't care.
Good for you, Grace. The car's over there.
And you're going to help me.
Does that mean...
Yes, you have to go. Now the inn is back here, off stage, and the shepherds come in and gather around the manger.
Where all the shepherds come from anyway?
What's an inn?
It's like a motel where people go to spend the night. What people? Jesus?
Oh, honestly, Jesus wasn't even born yet. Mary and Joseph went there.
Why? To pay their taxes.
At a motel? Shut up, Ollie. Everybody just shut up. I want to hear her. Now begin at the beginning. The beginning? The beginning of the play. What happens first? Imogen, this is a Christmas story from the Bible. Haven't you ever heard of the Christmas story from the Bible? Well, that's what this Christmas pageant is about, so I better read it to you.
I don't believe that. Do you? Did they never heard the Christmas story?
Why not? They don't even know what a Bible is, and they never went to church in their whole life. Till your dumb brother told them we got refreshments. Now we have to waste all this time for nothing. All right now. And it came to pass, there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And Joseph went up from Galilee with Mary, his wife, being great with child.
Pregnant! She is pregnant!
All right now, we all know that Mary was pregnant. And it came to pass, the days should be accomplished, that she should be delivered, and she brought forth her firstborn son. I don't think it's very nice to say that Mary was pregnant.
Well, she was.
I don't think your mother should say Mary was pregnant. Better to say great with child. I'm not supposed to talk about people being pregnant, especially in church. And wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
They didn't have room for Jesus?
Well, nobody knew the baby was going to be Jesus.
Didn't Mary know? Didn't he know?
Where's Mary with Joseph? Then he didn't tell them.
Pregnant, everything. What's a manger? Some kind of bed?
Well, they don't have a bed in the barn, so they had to use whatever there was. What would you do if you had a brand new baby and no place to put the baby?
We put Gladys in a dresser drawer.
Well, see, you don't have a bed for Gladys, so you have to use something else.
Well, we had a bed, only Olive was still in it, and she wouldn't get out. She didn't like Gladys. Remember when you didn't like Gladys?
Anyway, a manger is a large wooden feeding trough for animals. What are the wadded-up clothes? The what? It says in there. She wrapped him in wadded-up clothes. Oh, those waddling clothes. They used to wrap babies up very tightly in large pieces of material to keep them cozy.
You mean they tied him up and put him in a feed box?
Where was the child welfare?
The child welfare's at our house every 5 minutes.
There wasn't any child welfare in Bethlehem.
I'll say there wasn't.
Anyway. There were shepherds keeping watch over them watch by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. And the glory of...
Shazam!
What?
Out of the black night with the
kill a baby?
Who's Herod in this play?
We don't have a Herod in this play.
He's out to kill a baby and he isn't even in the play.
Well, somebody better be Herod. Let Charlie be Herod. And he says, go get me that baby. And the wise men say, okay, because since he's the high king and all.
But then they don't do it. They go back and get Herod. I'm not going to be Herod.
Nobody's going to be Herod.
No, Joseph gets together all the shepherds and they go wipe out Herod.
They're going to put one in, and it's going to be me, and I'll be killed.
Forget about Herod. There's no Herod. And I won't lose the baby until the fight's over.
Somebody ought to fix the innkeeper. Gladys, you wipe out the innkeeper.
I can't. I'm an angel.
Well, I wouldn't just hang around some stupid barn. I'd go get a room.
She said there wasn't any room.
Well, then I'd throw somebody out. Tell them I got this baby. It's the middle of winter. They either gotta get out or move over.
I get old Herod.
I'd send the angel after him. She'd just point her electric finger at him and turn him into a pile of ashes. Yeah, that's the name of this place. She never said. Written Pageant. That's no name. That's what it is. I know it. I'll call it the Revenge at Bethlehem. Revenge at Bethlehem. The Hermans thought the Christmas story came right out of the FBI files. Well, at least they picked the right villain. It was Herod they wanted to gang up on, and not baby Jesus. But baby Jesus quit the pageant anyway. It was supposed to be Eugene Slocum, but Mrs. Slocum said she wasn't going to let Emma Jean Herman get her hands on him. So, we didn't have a baby, and that bothered my mother. She kept trying to scratch the baby, even at the last rehearsal. What's that? It's like a diary. No, it isn't. It's all about the herdmen. Imogene curses and swears all the time. Ralph talks about sexy things. Mrs. Bradley called Mary pregnant. Gladys drinks communion wine. It isn't wine, it's grape juice. I don't care what it is. She drinks it. I've seen her 3 times with her mouth all purple. They steal, too. If you shake the birthday thing, it doesn't make a sound because they stole all the pennies out of it. And when you walk into the ladies' room, the whole air flew. And Imogene Herdman is standing there in the Mary's costume, smoking cigars. And you wrote this all down? What for? For my mother and Reverend Hopkins and the Ladies' Aid Society and anybody else who wants to know why the whole Christmas pageant turns out to be a big mess. Beth, Alice, come sit down. Let's get started. Now, this is our very last rehearsal, and so we're going to... Ray, I just wanted to tell you that we're all back in the kitchen making applesauce cake. We'll try not to bother you. I guess this is your direct rehearsal. Well, it's supposed to be. Oh, Edna, did I hear that your niece had a little baby, a little girl? Oh, yes, she's 5 weeks old, and... Well, I was wondering, could I give your niece a call and ask her if we could borrow her? Ray, no! I can make up some lie, tell you the baby's sick or cranky or something. But the truth is, she's perfectly healthy, happy, and beautiful, and we all want her to stay that way. So I'm certainly not going to hand her over to Imogene Herdman. Sorry, Grace. Mrs. Bradley! Yes? You can use my little brother for Jesus. I didn't know you had a new baby brother when you met. Oh, he's not new. He's 4 years old. He's double jointed and he could probably scrunch up. I don't think so. I'll get us a baby. How? Well, there's always 2 or 3 around, a super
kid. I'll just pick up one of them. Imogene, you just can't walk off with somebody else's baby. I guess I'll have to use a doll. Yeah, doll's probably better anyway. They can't bite you. And Imogene, you know Mary didn't wear earrings. But I have to wear these. I just got my ears pierced, and if I don't keep something in them, they'll grow together. They won't grow together in an hour and a half. What did the doctor tell you to do? What doctor? Well, who pierced your ears? Gladys. She probably did it with an ice pick. I bet Imogene's ears turned black to fall off. Is that what you're going to wear? You were all supposed to have your costumes on today. I can't find my halo. My wings got all thin. Well, I can't find my robe. My mother doesn't have any white sheets. Can I wear a sheet with balloons on it? I don't know what to wear. I've never been a shepherd before. You're supposed to wear your father's passport. Well, at least that's what I have to do. He hasn't got any passport. What do you hang around the house in? Well, just pretend you have your costumes on. Yes? Are we going to go through the whole thing? Of course. But first we're going to practice just the entrances. So everyone to their places. Just start at the shepherd. Hurry up, Joseph. Imogene. Well, just start at the shepherd, boys. Shepherd's keeping watch over their flocks by night. Music, shepherd. The only
and the whole Ladies' Aid Society was mad. And Reverend Hopkins said he didn't know what to think.
I've been on the telephone all day, and I can't make heads or tails of it. Some people said they set fire to the ladies' room. Some people said they set fire to the kitchen. And Aaron Wimbledon says all they do is talk about sex and underwear.
That was Toby Clark talking about underwear, and they didn't set fire to anything. The only fire was in the kitchen, where the applesauce cake burned at.
Well, the whole church is in an uproar. I don't know. Jesus said, "Suffer the little children to come to me." But I'm not sure he meant the herdmen. Grace, don't you think we should cancel the Christmas pageant?
I bet that was Helen Armstrong's idea.
We can blame it on the fire. It's a good excuse.
I bet that was Edna McCarthy's idea.
Well, everyone seems to think it'll be,
Disaster? Reverend, I didn't ask to be in charge of the Christmas pageant, and I certainly didn't ask the Herdmans to come. But it happened, and I'm going to stick with it. And I'm going to make this the best Christmas pageant we have ever had.
But Grace, I don't think anyone will come to see it.
I didn't think so, and neither did Charlie. But we were wrong. On Christmas Eve, the church was jam-packed. Everyone came to see what the Herdmans would do.
Watch your steps. Let me turn on the light.
I don't know what in the heck you expect to do with this thing.
I thought it might look like a palm tree. Just set it down. Oh, I can see now. It says, oh, I don't have any idea what's going to happen tonight. We never once did go through the whole thing, and the Herdmans still think it's some sort of a spy story. It may be the only Christmas pageant in history where Mary runs away with the baby, and Joseph and the wise men get in a fight. Where are the kids?
All the kids in the world are downstairs in the basement putting on bed sheets.
I mean our kids.
Oh, we're here.
Well, you need to go downstairs with the others.
Oh, it's going to be awful. You know, they look like trick-or-treaters, all dirty and back together with Stacy's in, wearing their moldy old sneakers. Mary and Joseph. I mean, they look like refugees or something.
Well, that's what they were, Mary and Joseph. They were refugees. They were a long way from home. They didn't have any place to stay. They didn't know anybody. They were tired and cold and hungry and messy.
I don't know about cold and hungry, but they sure are messy. Come on. Oh no, do you think
I think you worry too much. Now, I'm going to push the baby angels on, hand out shepherd crooks, push them on. When do I do all that?
It goes just in that order.
Let's see, baby angels, shepherds, wise men. Can't seem to think when the fire engines come in.
Oh, don't.
Just kidding.
Come on, everybody, come down. I want to see how you look. Hurry up, come sit down. Gladys, where's your halo?
Our cat buried it. Listen, I think I should say something besides the baby king. Why would they all get up and talk to some baby they don't even know? I have to tell them it's Jesus, and I have to tell them where he is.
No, Gladys. All you tell them is unto you a child is born. And Gladys, that's all. Well, I want you all to go downstairs and wait until the people come in and be very quiet. And good luck.
Mrs. Bradley, actors do not say good luck. Actors say break a leg.
For those of you who don't know what that means, it's a theatrical statement. It doesn't mean to break a leg. Yours or anybody else's. And Imogene, try to remember that that went into Bethlehem with Mary, his wife, who was great with child. And while they were there, she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed.
And what's that Mary's doing with the baby? I don't think it's very nice to burp the baby Jesus as if he had colic.
Well, he could have colic, just like any other normal baby.
I don't care. It looks awful, and they look awful.
Well, so what? They came a long way now, and they don't have any place to sleep or eat, and they're a long way from home, and they have a new baby to worry about.
Who, Ralph and Imogene?
No, Mary and Joseph.
And in that region there were shepherds in the field keeping watch over their flocks by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them. The glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. When an angel of the Lord appeared to them and said, "Be not."
Hey, unto you a child is born. It's Jesus, and he's in the barn. Go on, go see him. He's over there.
And suddenly there was a multitude of heavenly hosts, saying, "Glory to God on the highest, and on earth peace among men." When Jesus was born, there came wise men from the east to worship him, bearing gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh.
And they look awful too. And what's that Leroy's got?
It's ham.
A ham? I bet they stole it.
No, I think it's from their welfare basket.
You mean it's their own ham? Then they must hate ham.
Well, even if they do hate ham, it's the only thing they ever gave away in their whole entire life.
Being warned in a dream that they should not return to their own country, the wise men departed another way. The shepherds also departed, praising God for all they had seen and heard. But Mary kept these things and pondered them in her heart.
Beth, Mary's crying.
Mary's crying.
Imogene Herdman and all the rest of them. Irma, this was the best Christmas pageant we've ever had, and I'm not sure why, but I think it was because of them. Could that be?
I always get weepy about the pageant, the children's carols and all. But you're right, this was the best Christmas pageant we ever had. It should have been the worst.
There's just something different.
The angel of the Lord was different.
No, but I like that. It had lots of spirit. I must find Grace and tell her.
I only wish I had let them use Eugene to be the baby Jesus.
Who was the baby Jesus?
Why, it was a doll.
Oh, I don't think so, Irma. That was no doll.
It did seem real.
It did seem real, as if it might have happened just that way. We all thought it was about Jesus, but that was the only part. It was really about two parents who were in a lot of trouble. No money, no place to go, nobody they knew. And arriving from the east, like my uncle from New Jersey, some rich friends. Because of the Herdmans, it was a whole new story. Imogene burping the baby, and the wise men bringing such sensible presents. After all, you couldn't eat frankincense. And Gladys. Go see him. He's in the barn. So they didn't have to stumble clear across the countryside to find him. But for Imogene, I think it was a whole new story. I lunch what Christmas is all about. After the play was over, we had a party down in our basement. But the Hermans didn't stay. They didn't walk off with all the cookies. They didn't have any cocoa. And they didn't even take their candy cane.
Well, is everybody gone?
Yes, everyone went home. You know, you're wearing your bathrobe. You're not going to keep it on, are you?
Why not? Maybe people will mistake me for a shepherd. I wouldn't mind being mistaken for a shepherd in this Christmas pageant.
Oh, yes, you would. When it was over, some lady came up and hugged you because I was a shepherd. Should I bring this down?
It's the Herdmans. They had it from the welfare basket. I tried to give it back, but Leroy said, don't give back a present.
Leroy said that?
They must hate him.
You and Alice Wendell can.
What about the lights?
Oh, they're on a timer. They'll go out at midnight.
That's not far away. It's almost Christmas, kids.
Almost Christmas.
Almost Christmas, Charlie.
As it came to pass in the days of, and there were shepherds abiding.
A multitude praising God.
I bring you good tidings of great joy.
Hey, hey, unto you a child is born!
Well, that concludes our program. We certainly thank you all for coming today and hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much.